I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Was the article about you, Ms. Crockett?
It was not about me.
Okay, Chair recognizes
Mr.
Min.
Unanimous consent, which are not debatable.
Mr. Chairman, I'm prepared to take on all comments. So I entertain
If somebody tries to put an article in about you, and I've read a few.
I'm sure y'all want to talk about my private school, honey.
If somebody does, you can defend yourself. Mr. Min.
And if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure, like, what it is.
Well,
but
you
I
couldn't
need
even be married to a white woman under Jim
correct,
Crow.
correct. And it took Joy to call him out. So I'm like, bruh, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, he just out here, you know, I feel like they give him his talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it.
First of all, I'm tired of that BS. First and foremost, it got nothing to do with my wife. Let's just put that right out in the open. They're mad because I'm a conservative Republican and I'm not a Democrat who believes in crazy liberal policy. If I believed in crazy liberal policy, which I do not, then they would be singing my praises. And they wouldn't care that my wife is white. Kamala Harris, her husband's white. Ketanji Brown Jackson, her husband's white. They not say anything about those two dudes or the fact that they married white men because they follow Democratic liberal ideology. Second thing, to Jasmine herself. Jasmine, last year, you and I were supposed to be debating on several different stages. You canceled. I don't know what's going on in your schedule. That's your personal business. But if you want to flush this out, I'm not hard to find. Pick the show, pick the place. I'll be there. I'm unafraid. I basically go anywhere we do this. Number three, last and not least. Nobody tells me what to say. I don't use talking points. When somebody asks me a question, you basically know how I feel about it because I'm telling you right then and there. If you're concerned about what my viewpoints are very clear because you could Google me because I know I have plenty of media interviews at this point. So I would just say that back to my colleague from Texas. Don't be concerned about my marriage. Be concerned about the fact that your party lost because your policies are awful. The American people rejected it. And if you want to debate those policy constructs, come find me. We will do it anywhere, any place, anytime.
You want to talk about racism? Let's talk about real racism, the kind that comes straight from the so-called party of tolerance. Because what just happened to Congressman Byron Donalds is one of the most disgusting, hypocritical displays we've seen in Congress. A sitting Democrat, Jasmine Crockett, didn't just disagree with him, she attacked him for being black and conservative. She literally said he's whitewashed because he married a white woman. That's where the left is today, folks. If you're black and think for yourself, they'll try to destroy you. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Congress Daily, and hit the notification bell. We expose the truth they don't want you to see, and believe me, after this one, you're going to want to stick around. Let's get into it.
I request unanimous consent to enter into the record this May 16th, 2024 article from the Washington Post titled, "A Congressman Spared Prison as a Teen Tells D.C. to Be Tough on Youth," which covers the story of a sitting congressman who used a pretrial diversion program to avoid jail time. I think the title's been read, Mr. Chairman. With intent to distribute and had a bribery charge.
Mr. Chairman, the title's been read.
And yet that is
Mr. Chairman, the title's been read. We're not reading the entire document.
All you have to do is say the title and the publisher. So without objection.
Mr. Chairman, and since the gentlelady is referring to me, I wonder if she would like to debate the actual topic. I'm more than prepared to debate the topic. I've been doing it my entire life.
Do you want to?
You voted illegally your entire life?
Would the lady yield the gentleman from Florida?
No, it's not a debate. It's an article that obviously you admit is about you, about how you were spared prison as a teen and now want to not allow other young people.
For the gentlelady, let's be very clear. The article is wrong. The article is wrong, and I'm on the record stating that repeatedly. I've never been proud of what happened when I was 18 years old or 20 years old. I was wrong, and under the laws of the state of Florida, I was held accountable for that as an adult. So let's be very clear about what was written in that article, which is wrong. That does not coincide with the language that I passed off the House floor the other day. If you want to read articles and put them in the record, let's be clear about what they are. And since I'm the only subject matter expert on that article, I would like to set the record straight right now. Thank you.
All right.
I'm requesting equal time. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Was the article about you, Ms. Crockett?
It was not about me.
Okay,
but
Chair
it was,
recognizes
but it was
Mr. Min.
unanimous
Mr.
consent,
Chairman,
which is not debatable.
Mr. Chairman, I'm prepared to take
Chair
on all
recognizes
comers.
me.
So I entertain
If somebody tries to put an article in about you, and I've read a few.
I'm sure y'all want
but
to
we
talk
haven't
about
put
my
them in.
private school, honey.
If somebody does, you can defend yourself. Mr. Min.
Mr. Chairman, I actually have a point of personal privilege.
Yes, state your point.
It was raised earlier in an article about me, so let's just get to it.
I thought we did this already.
No, well, we're doing it again because your name was not raised, so now we get to do it twice. Thank you.
No.
He's being recognized for a point of privilege.
It's a point of personal
well,
privilege.
we gonna need
Thank
one
you
too.
very much. I don't think it's really personal for you, madam. Let's be clear about a couple of things. Yes, when I was 18 and 20, I was arrested twice. I was. I made a lot of mistakes when I was young. I've admitted them. I've had to live with them my entire life. Every day since the age of 21, I've had to purpose myself to be a better man than I was the day before. That is something that was afforded to me by the laws of the state of Florida. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. And now I'm here in the nation's capital doing my job. In Florida, when I got into my trouble, I was not tried as a juvenile. I was tried as an adult because I was an adult. And since that point in time, I have worked, whether it's at the state level or here at the federal level, to make sure that our criminal justice policies and systems actually make sense, and they are built to secure and protect the citizens that we all serve. That's a mission I've been on ever since.
Will the gentleman yield?
I'm not going to yield because it's a personal point of privilege. It's not for you.
I just
Thank
wanted
you.
to clarify something.
For the record, I wanted to make that point be clear. Yes, I'm the author of the D.C. Crimes Act. Yes, I believe that adults over the age of 18
Mr.
should be
Chairman,
held
this
accountable
is not
as
a
adults.
campaign ad
And so,
for the gentleman's governorship.
this is not a campaign ad. I'm stating it for the record because it was raised by the gentle lady. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. I know you're a freshman member of the House, and I have never had a chance to meet you, but it was raised, so I wanted to provide a response because my name was brought up in an article submitted for the record. I think
Point
I'm
of
done now.
information.
I yield.
Just saw in that hearing wasn't just a political disagreement, it was a full-blown meltdown from the progressive left. Jasmine Crockett crossed a line that no one in Congress should ever cross. Instead of debating Byron Donalds on facts, she went personal, racial, and downright heartful. She accused him of being whitewashed because of who he married. She used language so vile, it would have been national outrage if a Republican had said it. But because she's a Democrat, the media looks the other way. No CNN panels, no liberal outrage, no lectures about tolerance. Silent. Now let's talk about Byron Donalds' response: pure class, confidence, and composure. He didn't take the bait. He didn't lose his temper. He stood tall and told the truth. He said, "It's got nothing to do with my wife. They're mad because I'm a conservative Republican." That's exactly right. They don't care about race, equality, or justice, they care about control. Donalds pointed out the hypocrisy perfectly. Kamala Harris and Ketanji Brown Jackson both have white husbands. The left never says a word about that, because they vote blue. That's the only color Democrats actually care about, blue. Then, when Crokett tried to dig up his past, dragging out an article from decades ago about his teenage mistakes, Byron Donalds didn't hide. He owned it like a man. He said, "Yes, I made mistakes. I was held accountable. I changed my life. And now I serve my country." That's leadership. That's redemption. That's America. But instead of respecting that, Democrats tried to twist it into a political weapon. And guess what? It completely backfired. Because when real Americans hear someone take responsibility and rise above, they don't see a hypocrite, they see strength, and that's what scares the left the most. Byron Donalds is everything they pretend to celebrate: successful, articulate, black, and unapologetically conservative. He destroys their narrative just by existing. Later in the hearing, he grilled Democrat governors over their reckless spending on illegal immigration. They couldn't answer a single question. They don't even track how much taxpayer money is wasted on illegals, yet they lecture us about compassion. And then came the knockout moment, when Byron Donalds confronted a Democrat governor who called ICE agents the Gestapo. He looked him dead in the eye and said, "You need to apologize. They are Americans who serve this country with honor." That's what courage looks like. This whole saga shows exactly what's wrong with today's Democrat Party. They don't debate, they destroy. They don't want equality, they want submission. But Byron Donalds refused to bow down. He exposed their hypocrisy, dismantled their lies, and came out stronger than Eve. So here's my message to every patriot watching this. We need more leaders like Byron Donalds, unafraid, unapologetic, and driven by truth. We're done playing defense. It's time to push back against the radical left who use identity as a weapon to silence free though. If you're sick of this double standard, hit that like button right now. Drop a comment with "Stand with Byron," so we flood the algorithm with the truth they're trying to bury. And don't forget, subscribe to Congress Daily, because here, we don't spin stories. We expose them.